All right, here's the fun part. We're going to start coding. So when we code, we can get objects and items and people to do different things and move to make this much more virtual and user-friendly. And it's more of an experience you can go through and kind of make it almost like a clickable video game. So let's start by clicking one of our objects. I'll use this Roman soldier. So I'm going to right-click on that Roman soldier, and I already renamed him. Please make sure you rename whichever one you're going to use so you know which one it is. It'll make it easier in the future. The other thing that you have to do, or coding will not work, he won't show up, is this code button right here. If you click on that, you've got to open to use in CoBlocks. If you don't do that, it won't show up for us. So then I'll cross it out and come out of here. Now I go up to this in the upper right-hand corner where it says code. Click on code. We're going to use CoBlocks as our coding language. It's a nice, easy, simple way to get started here. So I click on CoBlocks. Now, there's different lines of code I have here. I can expand these. So you'll see there I can click there and add more CoBlocks code. So I can do that as I go. I'll remove that because I don't need that right now. All these different categories over here are lines of code. Okay, so you can go ahead and do that. If you need to see more, you can drag this out. You need a little bit more room on your lines of code if it's helpful. You can move that where you need to. So we're going to do a real simple code to work on this gentleman right here. So now that we click CoBlocks, we are going to go to the yellow events code right where I am right now. So click here, and then from there, the first option is when background is clicked. We're going to go ahead and click this here, add it in. So when play is clicked, that means when you click this button up here, or when someone plays your CoSpaces, next thing that's going to happen is when blank is clicked. So what we want is when Roman Soldier Bob is clicked. Now this bracket in here, that tells CoSpaces what we want it to do. So we're going to code it to do something here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go to the purple actions code. So you can go and look around all these codes and play around with them afterwards. You'll see you can get them to say hi. You can get them to say hi for a certain amount of time. Think. You can change the color of the background. We're going to animate Roman Soldier Bob. So I need to take this. I don't want to put it down here. That's a brand new line of code. We want to put it inside this bracket. So when someone clicks Roman Soldier Bob, we're going to set the animation of Roman Soldier Bob to, you've got a bunch of options here. I can scroll down. I can use my finger to scroll. I can use my mouse to scroll. It would depend upon what you have. Let's say we want him to throw his spear. Okay, so that'll be our line of code. Now what we want to do is test our code. So up here, if we click play, it'll take us to our CoSpaces. There's our CoSpaces when it starts. Now when I click on Roman Soldier Bob, there he goes. He's got to throw his spear. Okay, now notice he doesn't stop throwing his spear. So we're going to go back and make one little adjustment. That's why it's always good to test, see what happens. So to stop Roman Soldier Bob from throwing that spear, we need an additional code. So we're going to go use one of these orange codes under control. Notice what it says here is there's one that says wait for a number of seconds. I'm going to click on that and drag that in underneath set animation. So it's going to set that animation. We're just going to let him go for 1 second. Okay, so after 1 second, then we want him to stop that, right? So we want to change, we got to change what the animation is. So we have to go back up to that set animation code, and we'll make sure it's in the right spot. One more up, there we go. And we're going to set the animation of Roman Soldier Bob now to don't animate. You could have him be stand still, or just we'll make him go defensive. Let's see what that looks like now. So if I click play, okay, there's my scene playing out. If I find Roman Soldier Bob and click him, he throws a spear, 1 second, and then gets defensive. And then he'll stay there. I can make him stop, do that as well, but that's up to you. That is how we code.